I'll be demonstrating how to make a Nupp stitch. It is a lovely textured stitch. You can see here it's often found in Estonian lace, and it's also here in my pattern found in my Building with Lace book. I'm going to demonstrate the Nupp for both Western and continental knitting. We're going to be making a 7-stitch Nupp. You can also make them 5 or 9, but 7 is the most common. So the first thing, we're going to pull out a nice length of yarn so we don't have to tug on the yarn anywhere in the process of making the Nupp, because the secret is to keep the stitches very loose. So if I'm going to make my Nupp in this stitch, I'm going to knit it very loosely, drawing through my loop, and you can see I'm really pulling it so I get the stitch really long here on the right-hand needle, but I'm not going to take the original stitch off the left-hand needle. Now I'm going to make a very loose yarn over and then knit the next stitch, trying to keep that yarn over loose. And again, I kind of just extend that here to the right, so now I have 3 stitches. Another loose yarn over. I'm still going back into that original stitch. Draw that through. So now I have, you can see I have 5. Here's the original stitch. So one last yarn over. Go ahead and knit that one more time. So now I have 7 stitches into the original first stitch, or 1 stitch, and I'm going to remove that from the needle. So let me knit a couple more stitches and then we'll do that Nupp again, Western style. So into the stitch, draw through a loop nice and big, leaving the original stitch on the left-hand needle, yarn over, knit again into that stitch, drawing through your loop nice and big, yarn over, into the original stitch again, keeping that big. So now I have 5, so one last yarn over and knit that. Now what you want to do is when you go to knit the stitch following your Nupp, you want to make sure you don't knit this next stitch really tightly so that that one stays still kind of loose. I'll knit a couple more and then I'll set my hands up for continental knitting and show you how it's done that way. So it's really very much the same. Go into the original stitch, knit it, drawing through a nice big loop, a really loose yarn over, knit, keep pulling them, another loose yarn over, knit. So now we have 5, a loose yarn over, and then knit. So then you take it off. So I'll just knit to the end of the row. So to complete the Nupp, we have all of those loops, but it is on the next row, the purl side, that we will complete the Nupp. So I'll turn to the wrong side, and we're going to purl to those 7 stitches that we created in the Nupp. And we're going to be doing something that the kind of the dreaded purl 7 together. So when I get to that Nupp, in order to knit all of those, or I'm sorry, purl those together. So here's my 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now you can see why we're so happy that we had them loose. I'm going to take my right-hand needle and I need to go into all 7 of those loops at once. And then I will purl them together, making sure I come all the way through. All right, I will show you that again. And then on the last Nupp we made, I have a little trick to show you if in case things get a little bit tight for you. So here's my 3, 1 is hiding, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Purl those together. Let me purl to the next group of 7, which is right here. Now let's just say you executed that a little too tightly and you can't get your right-hand needle in. So grab a smaller double point and put all of those 7 stitches onto that smaller double point. And now you have a lot more room to work your purl 7 together. All right, let me just purl 1 and we'll turn around and see what we have. So we have a nice little textured stitch here, and that's the Nupp. Happy knitting!